Hello YouTubers, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I would like to talk to you about Samyang lenses and why I like Samyang lenses and why I use Samyang lenses. Now, I had a video before about Sigma art lenses, and the truth is that I like third-party lenses, and here again it might be an issue, with many photographers. They will say that it's only the Nikon lens and Canon and only the brand of the camera and blah blah blah. Okay, I used many Sony lenses, original Sony lenses, original Nikon lenses, original Pentax lenses, and I have to tell you that I got to the conclusion that after many years of using all these lenses, and I use Tamron lenses and Sigma lenses as well, and I got to the conclusion that in many cases the third-party lenses, they are much better than the original lenses, and they are half price. So why should I use Nikon lenses? It is a very, very good example. The Tamron 70-200 f2.8 USD version, the first one and the generation 2, both of them, they are better than the original Nikon 70-200 f2.8 VR2 or VR3 or whatever VR you want to name it. It's better. The Tamron lenses are better. Image quality wise, they are better. And they say, yes, but the Nikon lens will last you, I don't know, 30 years. Yes, it's true, but it also doubled the price. So I can buy 2 Tamron lenses for the price of the Nikon. So what are we talking about? Anyway, I like using third-party lenses, and I like using also Samyang lenses, and these are manual focus lenses. So if you don't like manual focus, then I don't think there's any point to watch this video. But anyway, in my opinion, Samyang lenses, they are excellent lenses and very, very good value for money. So if you don't really have much money, and you want to buy some good lenses, Samyang is the way to go. And I have here a few lenses, like I printed out from the Samyang website just so I can give you a few examples about this. And I tell you that I tested many lenses from this, and they are excellent. Image quality wise, they are excellent. Even you can check in the DxOMark website, if you want, you can go and you can check, and you see that many Samyang lenses are very, very high ranked, in the top of the list. So first of all, there are now, just not too long ago, Samyang recently released 2 lenses which are a little bit expensive, so they are the superior quality lenses. And one is the 85mm f1.2 and the second is the 14mm f2.4. Now, these 2 lenses, they look different, they are different build quality, they are expensive, it's true, but it's also different level. Now the 85mm f1.2, it's only Canon mount for the moment. Why? I don't know. I really don't understand, these things. I don't know. Sometimes manufacturers, they just blow me away. I don't know. Why you release a lens in Canon mount when in Canon there is the original Canon 85mm f1.2. Nikon shooters, they don't have 85 f1.2. Everybody would jump on it. I would jump on it. Why you don't release in Nikon mount? I don't have a clue. Anyway, it's not. Hopefully in the future it will be also in Nikon mount. Now at the moment it's not. So these 2 lenses are expensive, but they look different, they are built differently, they are better. So image quality wise, I don't know if there is difference, but build quality wise definitely, and price wise definitely. Now let's go back and let's talk about the rest of the Samyang lenses, which are the cheaper versions, and they are excellent in my opinion. So there you have the 12mm f2.8, the 20mm f1.8, which is a very good lens, 14mm f2.8, 24mm f1.4. Now this lens, I had this lens in my hand several times, and I tell you, I was like, it's brilliant. This lens is brilliant. 24mm f1.4. There's a tilt shift lens, 24mm. I don't use tilt shift lenses, so I don't really talk about that. 35mm f1.4. Again, And the 24 millimeter and the 35 millimeter, it's between 400 and 500 euro. So you can buy about 500 euro, I would say you can buy these lenses. 50 millimeter f1.4. This is again an excellent image quality lens. Okay, it's not expensive. This is like 250, 300 euro, something like that. 85 millimeter f1.4. I tell you something, this lens is about 280, 300 euro. And this lens is, you can check on the XOMark website. And this lens is sharp. It's one of the best image quality lenses. 100 millimeter f2.8 macro lens. 100 millimeter f2.8. Now, this lens is a little bit overpriced. And I tell you why. It's about 500 euro. It's a manual focus lens, which is not an issue with, because in macro you use manual focus anyway. But in the same time, this is 500 euro. And you can buy the Tamron 90 millimeter f2.8 macro second version with the same price kind of. And that is much better than this one. So Samyang should check a little bit, you know, and reduce the price on this, because this is a little bit overpriced. 100 millimeter f2.8. Anyway, let's move further. 135 millimeter f2 lens. Now, again, I own this lens and I have to tell you, it's over here. It's over here on my Nikon D7200. And I tell you, it's just brilliant. This lens for portrait is just brilliant. The background, the separation, everything is just brilliant. And Nikon shooters have over here an advantage in almost all lenses, because they have the chip in the lens incorporated. So you will have focus confirmation, and the camera can also, you can use the dial to switch the aperture. You know, you don't, to change the aperture, you don't have to change the ring, the aperture ring. And that's great. Canon shooters, they don't have this advantage, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't have it. But anyway, there is the 8mm f3.5, 10mm f2.8, and the 60mm f2. Now, some of the lenses over here, they are for crop sensor only, and some of them, most of them, they are also for full frame and for crop. Now, only a few, like 3 or 4, is only for crop sensor, like the 60mm f2. That is only for crop sensor. But for full frame, you have also wide angle, the 14mm. But anyway, I have to tell you that these lenses, if you are on a budget, if you want to save money, these lenses are excellent. And they are very, very good image quality and very good build quality lenses. The only disadvantage is that it's manual focus. So if you are not familiar with manual focus and you don't want to learn it, forget about them. But if you want to give a try, I tell you, buy the cheapest Samyang lens and you will be blown away about the image quality. And you will see that it works, every single penny. Especially if you are a portrait photographer, landscape photographer. I was out shooting on a seaside, you know. I wanted to shoot a sunset just here in Ireland, you know, down on the beach. And I met a photographer and we started to talk. And he had on his camera the Samyang 14mm f2.8. I think it's 14mm f2.8, yeah. And I had on that time, I had on my Sony camera, I had the Zeiss lens. And I said, okay, so let's give a try, you know, and please let me to shoot, you know, the two lenses, you know, and let's try the image quality. And he said, that's fine, that's okay. He said, I didn't own that lens, so I took, you know, the 14mm f2.8 Samyang lens, and I shoot an image, and then I shoot the same image with my Zeiss lens. And what do you think when I got home? What do you think? I was like, I paid 800 or 900 euro. I think I paid 900 euro. I'm not sure now. But I paid 900 euro for a manual focus Zeiss lens. And this lens is like 400. And it was the same. It was the same. So, If you have money, if you don't care about money, buy whatever you want. It's up to you. At the end of the day, it's your money. It's your choice. But if you want to save money, if you want good image quality and you want to save money, Samyang, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. And again, many photographers will say, yes, but there are many vintage lenses. I got even a discussion not too long ago with one of my followers, you know. He's a nice guy, you know, but sometimes we have different opinion. That's it, you know, like it's not a big issue. We cannot have the same opinion. And he said that he uses a lot of vintage lenses, you know, and I said, look, it's not the same image quality if you buy a vintage lens and if you buy a new lens, which was produced as just now. And I tell you, I will say again, it's not the same image quality. You might say, yes, I use my old Nikon lenses and I got the same image quality. Yes, but that lens was produced for film. And I used film. I used film many times. I learned with film. I learned my photography with film. And I tell you, film lenses, they are not able to cope with digital sensors. Why? Because digital sensors and the pixel density and the sharpness, it's not the same like on the film. Digital pictures are much more sharper than film. And those lenses are not able to do that. That's my own experience. I'm not talking in... That's experience. Try it. You should try, but not like you take an old vintage lens, you put on your camera and you say, oh, excellent results. Yes, excellent results. But buy a lens, a modern lens like was produced now, like a Samyang lens, and put on your camera and do the same shot with the two lenses, and then you will blow. That happened with me. I did try several times. So, I'm sure that if you want to save money and you don't have money, you can use vintage lenses. That's not an issue. But you will not have the same image quality. Period. Period. That's it. So, if you want to save money but in the same time you want to get the best possible image quality on your camera, Samyang lenses. Or if you have a little bit more money, Sigma art lenses. And then you get really the best image quality. Anyway, I hope that this video will be helpful to some of you, and I hope that you liked it. I shared this just because I want to help others, you know, to make decisions. And I tell you, I did my own wrong decisions in the past, and I want to save you to not do the same wrong decisions like myself. And I lost a lot of money, unfortunately, because of these decisions. And I hope that it will be helpful to you guys. If you like it, please like and subscribe and share my videos. And if you want to support this channel, please use the Amazon links down below. And it won't cost you anything extra if you shop through these links. And it will help me, it will help this channel to keep going. And other than that, I wish you a nice day. And I see you in the next one. Take care, guys.